Changes from their previous league game against Brighton. To Sean Marisa drops out altogether. Sam Chapman and Cameron Ismail move to the bench. In come trialist Marcel Washington. So in terms of the team news from a Tottenham perspective, they show only one change from last week's defeat by Southampton. Reece Elliott-Paris is replaced by Miracle Adewale out wide. 8 games of the 24 that they play across the and so it's Arsenal who get this game underway in all black. Copley put under pressure, Tottenham in, and a chance, and it was a very poor pass that was intended to go out wide, and then William Damon out towards Washington, who's got a lot of space on this left. Marcel Washington delivers, and Arsenal take the lead inside 3 minutes. Very quick fire stuff from the Gunners. The eventual touch coming from us to that far side, and before they had the chance to reconvene, the ball was already in the middle. Trying to trick his way beyond a couple of players. That's a tricky delivery for...
Just get the good side of him, LJ.
May have seemed to be ambitious, but it did. Delivered in by Byrne, headed away. Back in, but fairly comfortable. 4 options in the middle for Tottenham. Williams Barnett slid it into Thompson, who got some space ahead of O'Neill and almost caught. Good pressing by both Adewale and Lehane, to the point where Lehane has got it. Porter's clearance is poor, and Ellis Lehane takes full advantage this time from an Arsenal defensive mistake, not dissimilar to the one that gave Luca Williams-Barnett a chance. Not enough purchase on the clearance, and Lehane, who could have gone square to Williams-Barnett. In it comes, it's a deep one, it's a good one, and it's converted off the head of Samuel Onyekachukwu, but it won't count. Down the line, Williams-Barnett cutting it behind Ellis Lehane. Byfield, lovely ball in to Williams-Barnett, who has sight of goal and finds it with a screamer. He just cannot be stopped. It's his 15th league goal away. Williams-Barnett had no other intention but to fire that from distance. Williams-Barnett just about makes it through to Lehane. Hall finds Thompson, always hugging that left touch line. Delivers. It's tricky, and Lehane.
Oh, brilliant, Jay.
Byfield into Luca Williams-Barnett again.
Yes, LJ.
Thompson again from that angle of the penalty area. This one's a tricky one for Porter to deal with, but it's a Tottenham lead. They could lead by more. That's a decent ball through. Zečević John is onto it, and that's a really good... Clark feeds it through. Casey steps away. Dan Casey opens up, and Casey finds the finish. Tottenham left it far too open for him, and Arsenal's number 8 makes it 2-2. Casey had time to step away from one challenge, and then nobody went for him again, and he was able to ease it beyond the reach of Sam. Another highly thought of player who's fixture. 11 goals last season, we've already got 4 in the meeting. Quickly taken, look at the space for Arsenal to deliver, and it's going to fall rather kindly, but the cross was a good one. Came off Upson and landed at the find the net from here. He goes for it, but it's not going to trouble Arch. Byrne across the halfway line, plenty of options ahead of him. One of them being Luca Williams-Barnett, who is caught by the challenge.
Ray, who you dealing with?
Harry Byrne with the delivery. It's a good delivery as well, though the header in the end.
Higher, Dan. Go on, Dan. Max, right.
Ball has fallen kindly here. Zešović John to Casey, who gets his second, and Arsenal's third just before half-time. They've turned it back around again. Having struck O'Neill, fell kindly for Zešović John. He knew that Casey was running onto it, and it gave up just over 10 minutes for Dan Casey. Forward it goes, Luca Williams-Barnett. Look at the space ahead of him. Ellis Lehane in the middle. Williams-Barnett, still Williams-Barnett. And it comes. It's fallen, and it's delivered into the net by Janae Byfield. We do have another goal before the break, and it's all square again. Tottenham 3, Arsenal 3. Williams-Barnett with the corner. It was headed down by Eli Upson, and it bounced off an Arsenal player. One thing the two head coaches will be having to address at half-time is the defensive duties of their players, because Arsenal are in again here. Zešović John, saved by... Over the top. Looking for the run of Harriman Anus. Washington in support. Behind Dowman. Zešović John. Good work between Williams-Barnett and Thompson, and it's the latter who has it. Teenan Thompson going all the way and finding the net. Brilliant individual play by Teenan Thompson. Spurs restore their lead just before the hour. Williams-Barnett. It was Williams-Barnett who made the block from Zešović John, and then Thompson fended off the attentions of two or three more Arsenal.
Go on, team. Run, team. Sprint, run! Come on, Dan!
Dowman. Ahead of him, Zešović John. Still with Max Dowman, the 15-year-old, through to Washington. Time to look up. Tottenham.
Hold there, relay!
Casey, who scored 2. Washington, saved by Archer, not cleared properly by Spurs. Hardy for Byrne, and now Williams-Barnett. Copy all over him like a rat to keep the other at bay, but this presents an opportunity for Tottenham. And he just did not connect. Casey. Oh, it's not been picked up by an Arsenal player, and Williams-Barnett has stepped in. Here is Luca Williams-Barnett. Chance for Luca Williams-Barnett. Not really dealt with properly by Onyeka Chukwu. Of Ibrahim, Monka steps in, feeds it to Elliot Paris. Williams-Barnett wants it on the edge of the area. It's a good delivery. It's headed onto the back post and in. Off the head of Malachi Hardy. His first goal for the under-18s, and he's enjoying it. And that's just what Spurs needed. That's a good delivery from the corner by Harry Byrne. Up went Hardy. Really good leap. They've all bunched up around the D, the Arsenal players, manoeuvring for space, and it comes from Dowman. Struck off the left boot. Substitute Oyatunde, who tried to guide the ball in with his head. Arsenal pressing. The time is running out for them. 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Casey, Dowman. Oh, it's a penalty. And ask him and Casey as to who'll take the penalty, because Casey is on a hat-trick. Just stepped inside, and it was Byrne. Casey against Archer, and he converts quite comfortably. So the match ball. Confident penalty, sending Archer the wrong way. Solid old-fashioned defending from Sam Chapman. Now Casey on the run, keeping his feet. Casey goes again. Oh, the ball is like there, but it's just opened up again in the latter stages as legs tire. Arsenal pressing for an equaliser. Here's Casey going for his... Ball was played through. He got ahead of Onyeka Chukwu. I don't know if there was a huge amount of intent. It just clumsy collision. And given that Elliot Paris would have had a goal-scoring opportunity, the referee had no hesitation but to get the red card. Kick though just outside the box. Porter watches intently.
Stay tight.
Williams-Barnett, and he finds that far corner to confirm the victory for Spurs. Emphatically taken free kick to add to his wonder goal in the first half. Tottenham, you could almost see that he had enough room to put it round the wall. I don't think that wall was very well placed at all.